About a year ago, I caught the bug for long-range precision shooting. Since then, I've made it my mission to hone that skill and to gain as much information about rifles, calibers, and optics as possible. There's nothing quite like sending a round from 1,000 yards away and then seconds later hearing that impact. I recently attended another 5-day precision rifle course from Rob Orgel of ER Tactical. I attended this class about a year ago using a 308. This go around, I wanted to get some time behind a 6.5 Creedmoor. For this class, I used the Daniel Defense Delta 5 Pro with an 18-inch barrel. For the suppressor, I used a Silencer Co. Omega 300 with the anchor brake. My bipod was an Atlas bipod, and for the optic, I ran a US Optics FDN 17X with 0 delta scope rings. For the ammo, I chose Black Hills Gold 143 grain ELDX. One thing I really love about Rob's courses is that you learn a ton about your gear during those 5 days. He intentionally sets you up to see where your gear will fail and where it will succeed. There are no rangefinders allowed in this class. Every distance is calculated with our reticles and known target sizes. Shooter-spotter communication, speed, and accuracy are a part of every exercise. We spend a lot of time deploying and packing up our kits, getting to a sub 15 to 25 second deployment, as well as a sub 25 second pack out. This really forces you to streamline your kit and know your weapon intimately. The course also focuses on stressing your body and mind to work through a high heart rate or a fatigued mind and make your hits with precision. This is not a bench rest, perfect conditions accuracy class. The Delta 5 Pro weighs in at 11.7 pounds from the factory and guarantees 0.5 MOA. I was excited to put my skills to the test to see if I could keep up with this rifle. I figured the weight of the rifle and the anchor brake on the Omega 300, shooting 6.5 Creedmoor, this should be a super soft shooting rifle. Boy was I right. Spotting impacts and getting quick follow-up shots was a breeze, with the absolute lack of muzzle rise. A welcome change from my previous 8-pound 308 that's a bit jumpy. When it comes to accuracy, the Delta 5 Pro absolutely holds true to the Daniel Defense namesake. During our data gathering day, I shot a 0.5 MOA 3-shot group from 100 and 300 yards. The wind was really starting to pick up as the day went on, so my group started to open up to about 1 MOA from 5 to 800 yards. I'm still pretty novice at calling the wind properly, but this was a great opportunity to work on that skill set, and being able to spot my impacts aided me greatly. The US Optics FDN 17X was crystal clear, even out to 800 yards. The build quality is super rugged, and the large elevation dial was intuitive and easy to quickly make adjustments. I chose the JVC-R reticle, which had a great tree of useful information while not being too cluttered for those distance shots. I used 0 delta low rings to sit the optic as low as possible on the rifle to get close to the bore, which was made easy with the scalped cut handguard on the Delta 5 Pro. The Delta 5 Pro comes with a Timney Hunter Elite single stage trigger, which was phenomenal. It's everything you would want from Timney: reliable, repeatable, and satisfying to shoot. The trigger has just enough resistance to surprise you on the shot, creating exceptional accuracy with a trained shooter. The barrel in the Delta 5 is cold hammer forged proprietary steel blend with a Cerakote finish. It's a beefy barrel, which contributes greatly to that 0.5 MOA guarantee. Ergonomically, the Delta 5 Pro is, in my opinion, a 10. The adjustable buttstock was precise and easy to find a natural placement for my cheek height and length of pull. The cheek cone can be adjusted for yaw and drift, which also allows for fine adjustment for the individual shooter preference. The thumb rest was a great indexing point that I could find every time without even thinking about it. 2 things I didn't utilize but I plan to soon is the integrated continuous ARCA rail built into the bottom of the rail. This will come in clutch for quick tripod shots. The second being the M-LOK on the top of the rail for mounting of a thermal or night vision unit. As far as ammo is concerned, Black Hills is about as good as it gets. I had 0 ammunition-related malfunctions in over 300 rounds. The 143 grain ELDX was consistent and went where it was supposed to on every shot. Reaching out to 800 yards, even in pretty decent wind, the bullets flew true. One of the final exercises for the class was for all the students to shoot one of the Department of State's sniper qualifications for fun. The course of fire is a combination of cold bore, high heart rate, on-the-clock shots, and all about extreme precision. I passed the qualification with a 100% score in no small part by the Delta 5 Pro. In summary, the Daniel Defense Delta 5 Pro is an incredible out-of-the-box factory precision bolt-action rifle. The features you get for the money are second to none. From hunters to precision match shooters, you will be extremely impressed with what the Delta 5 Pro has to offer.